Here's a current stock of a few of my German blue rams. They're about 3 to 4 months old. They're starting to color up pretty nicely. Gonna do a little bit of a highlight video. I sell a lot of these fish to local pet stores, and they'll buy larger quantities. But I also sell groups of 6 in pairs and trios online. The way I do this is I'll do a 2 to 3 day priority shipping. It's around $20 for the shipping costs and the packing materials. Ship all in the US. So if you are interested in any of these fish, you can email me and I can be in contact with you. I normally give you my phone number and I can text you and answer any questions you have. But they're looking good. I'm feeding them. I go through and show you some of the fish that I have and what I got for sale. You can see these are a German blue ram. I've bred and raised all of these guys. I've been breeding German blue rams for about 2 years now. So I've really worked on the hardiness of this fish, because the biggest thing people tell me is they don't have good luck with rams. And the reason for that is normally where they come from. So where they come from, whether it's they're keeping them in different parameters than you are, and the way that I keep mine, they're all in tap water. They're bred in tap water, they're hatched in tap water, they're raised in tap water. My pH is around 7, give or take, in the high 6s or the low 7s. But pH is important, I won't deny that. But a consistent pH is much more important than a low pH. So some people worry about the pH, I think, too much, when they really just want to have consistency. So if you're going to be in the high 7, 7.8, something like that, these guys will adapt to it fine, as long as it stays consistent there. So I actually just put an algae wafer in there. You can see they're schooling up at the bottom, but they'll come to the front because these guys are always hungry. Very healthy, alert fish, very good colors in my opinion. In multiple generations I've been breeding these. So I mix up the bloodline, keep them healthy as possible. But a very fun fish to have in the aquarium. They're a dwarf cichlid. You're going to get all the color, you're going to get some of the attitude, but you're not going to get that extreme fighting as the larger cichlids. And you're also not going to get too big of a fish that you can't house in a small aquarium. So German blue ram's going to go from a 5-gallon aquarium up to a 55 and larger. Those larger tanks I like to do pairs or groups of 6 to 10. So the larger the group, the less the fighting, and the better they do and the better their colors will be. You won't kind of get a pair and the third one hiding. If you have 6 or 8 or more, they will do what I'm showing here. They'll school up, they'll show color, they'll display. Sometimes they'll pair off and spawn, and they'll go back and they'll join the school within a few days. So very cool fish. Like I said, I've been breeding them for years. Just wanted to show them today because they're looking good. I was just feeding them, and I've told people in the past that they're for sale, but I like to stay updated. I'm going to post the month and year of this video, so if you're watching this video 6 months from now, a year from now, I'm not going to have these same fish for sale, but I will have more offspring in the future. I've been doing this for a while, so I'm not going to run out. I would have more babies on the way growing out, and I will keep them all stocked. But go ahead and comment what you think. If you like these guys or are interested, like I said, give me an email at pittsburghpets16 at gmail.com. And I have another tank of these guys behind me that I'm going to show as well. Here's my 55 with more German blue rams and some breeding bristlenose plecos. I've done a video on the plecos as well in the past. I do sell those. But like I said, I got a guppy or 2 in there. But these guys are really at their prime right now with their color and their size and their age. They're just maturing and they're starting to pair off. So if you want to get a young breeding pair, young is the way to go when you want to breed these guys. They breed very well and prolifically when they're young, and they'll stay in that pair, and they'll be very good breeders for you. These guys have nice body shape. Any flaws in these guys, I'll point them out, and I won't breed these guys, and I won't sell them. So whenever you're getting a pair, I'm gonna pick the best of the best that I have, and I can call the males and females, or I can determine them pretty easily. So that's not a problem for me to get you males and females, especially at this age. But these guys too, another good example of healthy, alert fish. They've already been fed, but they're still hungry, they want more. I give these guys large water change once a week. So these are not on a drip system, they're very nice systems, but the fish don't acclimate to your water as well because you're not doing daily water changes for 95% of the people. So I like to keep the fish how they're going to be housed to a certain degree. So since I have my tanks heavily stocked, I'm doing weekly water changes and quite large ones. But if you have maybe a pair in a medium-sized tank, you could go ahead and do a 50% water change maybe every 2 weeks, and these guys will really thrive. And that's just an example. They can go more or less, but that's me just kind of showing the fish and a little bit of what I do and what I recommend. So I don't want to get too much in the pricing of the actual fish, but the rams will go for around $10 a piece. Sometimes the pairs will be 25 or 30. Sometimes you'll get 6 of them and I'll make them cheaper and I'll give you 1 or 2 free. Just kind of cover over any shipping costs and any possible losses. But I've learned a lot of ways to ship these guys, and I use breather bags to kind of help them through that. I'll fast them for a day or two, then I'll ship them out. I usually ship on Mondays. You'll get them by Wednesday 90% of the time. I'll give you my cell phone number like I said, so you don't have to email me and wait 3 days for an answer. I'll be able to reply to you in a pretty good time. So here they are, the German blue rams for sale. If you like this video and you're just kind of curious, checking things out, please like the video. I've been posting a lot more content recently and I'm going to keep up on it. And like I said, if you're interested in the fish, go ahead, email me. I'll get back to you within a day or two. If not, send me another email, maybe it went to my spam. But I'll get back to you as soon as possible, and we can kind of talk back and forth and get something figured out for you and your tank and your situation. Alright, thanks for watching guys, and have a good day.